Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I am part of a video hop. This is done by the Facebook group Art Joy of Sharing, and there will be links in the description box to the next video so you can hop along and see everybody's projects. Did I say the hop is called Mixed Media Madness? So each one will be an interpretation of mixed media. And the Facebook group is Art Joy of Sharing. That link will also be below. So if you have not heard of them yet, check them out. It's a lot of fun to just be a part of that community and share what you're creating. So for my mixed media, and mixed media means more than one media. So this is jelly gouache, so I've got to come up with more than just jelly gouache. But right now I'm just plain, I'm using the lids to the paint pots because I didn't want all that paint to go to waste. I decided it would take forever to use up all these lids, so I just do the one page with them. And I'm sorry I needed to have my camera up a little higher so you could see the whole art journal page. But it works. You can see the most of it. I thought I would give it a try, just kind of doing a watercolor stenciling. It's definitely not perfect. In fact, it's kind of a messy sort of thing. But it was fun to give it a try. And the wetter you get, the messier and the more paint you have run underneath. So it won't look like that stencil much. There might be a few spots that have the circles, but it's just another layer for the background. See, kind of messy. Alright, so it's dry now, and I wanted to put a focal image. So I have this magazine, and no, that's not blurry and stretched because of me. That's how the image was in this magazine. They have really interesting pages, but I thought the colors kind of went with what I had. So I would just add a little bit more color. It's really interesting how the print resisted. Very interesting magazine. Anyway, so I just thought I'd add an additional color to it. And then we'll turn this into a butterfly because I like butterflies. And it's an easy focal image. So I'm just going to fold it in half and draw a butterfly shape. There we go, it's all cut out. Kind of a crazy patterned butterfly. You know, you look back at these and I look at the other side when I put the glue on, I'm like, that was kind of a nice butterfly too. Kind of an orange butterfly on the other side. Oh well. We were going for fun pattern, I guess. So I guess this is part of my mixed media. This is a Posca pen. That's acrylic paint pen. So now I've used gouache, acrylic, paper. Does paper count? So we've got that ready to go, and I decided I needed something to separate it from the background because I did pick colors that were kind of close. But I still want to see some of that background, but my butterfly is really big. I'm just tearing that down a little bit, and then we'll glue that on. So this is just from an old composition book, lined piece of paper. So I get that glued on, and now I'm just taking a ballpoint pen. That's another media, right? So we've got gouache, Posca, regular ink, and I'm just writing copying down actually a story about a butterfly. I did not read the whole thing, I just wrote until it filled my page, just to give me something interesting on the paper. I want to apologize if you're hearing jabbering in the background. There are people nearby that are kind of loud talking today. So I'm adding another piece of paper. This is from a book in another language. I just thought it would be fun to have it on there, and then we're going to put the butterfly down. See the orange of the butterfly? That would have been interesting too, right? Might not have stood out enough, but yeah, anyway. So here I'm just taking a regular graphite pencil and doing a little shading around the butterfly. So there's another media, pencil. Alright, so I decided my butterfly needed a little something else. So now I am taking acrylic ink and going around and putting some marks and spots on my butterfly. I love mixed media because as you're creating something, there's no rules. You can use whatever you want to create whatever you're creating. I know some disciplines, like watercolor especially, there are some like die-hard watercolorists that absolutely nothing but watercolor, and you leave the white of the paper as your white. There's no gouache, no but those are purists. I'm definitely not a purist. When I watercolor, gouache ends up in there, all kinds of things end up in there. So I just thought I'd add a word, and that's discover. And I hope you discovered something today. Make sure you check the links below and go to the next video. They would appreciate you visiting and seeing what they created. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.